Hi there YouTube, Mark Vergeer here. Today I've been literally glued to my postbox, and it finally arrived. I had a great time on Twitter this morning with Retro Game Review X and UK Retro Games. We talked about all sorts of stuff, and well, it helped me through the day, and I actually got this huge parcel in the mail, and in the meantime I actually suffered another 40-minute power outage, and I actually had to go downstairs and wait by the door because the doorbell is on electricity, functions on electricity, so without electricity, you know, there's no way I could hear the doorbell. But let me show you the package, and it's this huge fragile, so let me open it up. Get myself a nice oh my god, okay, I actually almost whatever. Okay, let's open this beast of a package. So I too have a beast that has arrived, and all courtesy of a retro clinic who provided me with this at a very nice price. And we got some styrofoam bubbles. Okay, so oh my god, styrofoam bubbles. Ah. Okay, so hopefully I'll be able to lift it out. This is one of the items in there. Okay, so very nicely packaged. This is one of the other items in there. And finally, the biggest one. This is another one. Looks very ominous, doesn't it? These look like the sort of thing you would find in a bust, what is in a crime bust, filled with all sorts of narcotics or something. No, but very, very excellently wrapped. I believe this is, I actually believe this is anesthetic bubble wrap, so it's very nicely done. Of course, this is a Beeb team unboxing. This is what you would call the kit BBC 177TA, which is a disk ROM systems, and yeah, I'm just gonna open it up. Whoops, like so. Oh wow. So, electrostatic sensitive. So this actually features a couple ICs, I mean, and a small board. So, so yeah. And it comes with a very nice manual. So I will have to take a lot of precaution not ruining this. Yeah, but it also says how to install it. So, oh wow, and it also comes with a disk filing system user guide. So how you use floppy disks and stuff. So very nice, and you guys will probably have guessed by now what I actually have gotten to expand my BBC system. Let me see. I think this will be the other part that goes alongside it. Now let me open it up. Very excited by this. And something else. Like so. Well, all I can say is this has really been packaged very, very well. And it comes with a power lead, and this is the data lead. And what it is actually a double disk unit for the 5 1/4 inch discs and the 3 1/2 floppy disks, and it actually has a switch for 40 and 80 tracks. And it also has another switch to allow you to select the booting of a specific drive. So yeah, BBC disk drive there for you. Big mother, big mother of the drive. So, and what else? So this actually fits together because my BBC system actually lacks the disk system ROM, so I have to use those to be able to use the floppy disk. And then there's something else. Something that totally expands the BBC system I have into something quite spectacular. At least I think it is spectacular. It just makes it into the ultimate. It actually makes my BBC Model B into something that even closely resembles the Master System. BBC Master System, but then actually even with greater compatibility. So it comes with with a set of ROMs, which and of course this. But I'll show you what it comes with. It comes with a set of ROMs. Not sure if the camera will focus. And it comes with a special version of Elite, and it says for the coprocessor, because what I got actually is a second processor, expanding the BBC system into something that is just freaking awesome. You guys think Intel with its dual core, Intel and AMD with its dual core processors have done something new? Well, they actually didn't, because this actually houses the second processor, which makes the BBC system a dual core system. Of course, I'll have my BBC Model B over here. With the tube second processor sitting next to it. Not sure if you're able to tell, but like so. And then I'll have the disk drive on the other side. So yeah. And basically, the tube connector is actually over here. So this is what actually happens. You have to connect with a fold. You'll have to connect the tube processor like so, and it'll just communicate with the rest of the system over this cable. So this basically is somewhat like a second. Oh, and this is actually the power cable that the floppy drive hooks up to. So the BBC microcomputer actually powers the floppy drive. But doesn't that look awesome? Okay, well, now I have to open up this system in order to insert a ROM that is used by ROMs that are used by this. So yeah, let's open up the system. Well, opening up a BBC microcomputer isn't that difficult. It's just taking care of these two screws, and I believe these two as well. Yep. So these two as well. And the thing is, because this BBC is so very expendable, and it's just an amazing system, and I believe it actually was far ahead of its time. Okay, so all the screws are out. Some people actually leave these screws unscrewed just so that they are able to access the machine. So actually you guys can see the mounted SD card interface over here. So I've just removed the ribbon cable for now, and perhaps I should give you guys a look inside the BBC. So this is actually the connection of the keyboard, the ribbon cable of the keyboard, and it bolts down over here and over there. And underneath are actually the system ROMs that I have to access, and over here is the disk filing system. So I'm actually going to remove this keyboard, and so I'll gain access to the part underneath. Man, these things are built like like a tank. Could you imagine using one of these to, to unscrew your keyboard? Well, I actually have, because there's these bolts. Amazing. Okay, I moved the speaker from this place over there. I took off this. So now this whole plate is supposed to lift off in one piece. And it does. So this basically is the BBC keyboard. So this is actually the place where the ROMs, the BBC ROMs, would actually fit, and it's a matter of doing them in the right order. So yeah, keyboard connector over there. Okay, so it actually comes supplied with. I'm just gonna re-earth myself again. Like so. It comes with two ICs, which are actually identical. Okay, what I had to do was actually put these ICs into these sockets, as these are necessary for the disk interface. And now I have to do something with this humongous chip. Wow, this is some intense surgery. I actually had to fit these two and I had to take out an IC and do a bridge. If this IC wasn't here, I would have been able. I would have been made to do another bridge, but I'm not. And this board actually will go over this, and this is the RAM for the RAM position. So okay, so what is good is that this actually comes with the tube RAM fitted, and these are the so everything is actually on this IC, so that's very nice. Yeah, okay, I'm going to be fitting that little board. Okay, so this is the correct position. IC3 should be visible, and the rest should be obscured from view. So let's connect back up the ribbon cable of the keyboard. Yeah. Okay, I'm having quite a bit of a tough time getting the MMC interface working together with the tube and the system. What does work is actually this. This is the Elite version, and if I just put it into this drive, whoops. Yes, just put it into this drive, switch on the tube, and just switch on the BBC. And if I do, then it starts booting. So it says Elite, and you can actually Elite, and you can actually change all the second processor Elite. Model B Elite, original version. Let's show this. Sorry, this version is not compatible with the second processor. Okay, so the tube is on. The color version, I don't have a master system, I just have a BBC Model B issue 7, but it doesn't. So, okay, let's boot it again. So, second processor Elite. These drives are fast. So, Pizza Soft presents this whole monstrosity. This contains a CPU, which is with a ribbon cable that is connected to the BBC, and the wire, as you can see, the refresh rate on the wire frames are just amazing, quite fast, and it's running off the disk. So I'm having a bit of success, but the whole configuration just doesn't want to work with the MMC card interface connected to it. So I'm not sure what that is about, but let me see. Okay, well, you know, I am able to to run Elite of the second processor, which is very cool. But I also have it on the MMC. So this is basically for, you know, trying to run software that I don't already own. So I'm oh yeah, this looks, load second commander, no, yes, load second commander, yes, mark, which drive, 0, not found, exit, press space or fire commander. Okay, so space system, yeah, you really have to have the manual with this, but you know, executive Elite running off the disk, which is it's just amazing.